knew the time was moving, we just pretended not to see. 'Cause 8 voices in a crowded room started feeling permanent to me. We laughed through every midnight, stayed up just to hear you say hello. Never thought about the someday when somebody would have to go. Then one word changed the air tonight, and everybody looked away. Someone swallowed back the tears, like saying less could make them stay. And suddenly the future didn't feel so far from here. So forgive us if we're holding on a little tighter this year. You told us not to worry, you told us we'd be fine, but you became my safest place somewhere along the line. So what do we do when the room gets quiet, when it becomes 7 for a little while? Who do we run to when the world gets heavy and we're missing that familiar smile? You taught us how to stay when we were ready to disappear. So how are we supposed to learn how to miss you when you're not here? Maybe nothing lasts forever, but forever isn't what we need. Just promise when the road brings you back home, you'll still know where we'll be. You probably never knew it, how many strangers you pulled through, how somebody made it one more night because a song sounded like you knew, how laughter through a little screen could make an empty bedroom warm, how 8 ridiculous human beings could somehow quiet someone's storm. You weren't supposed to save us, that was never yours to do, but somehow while you chased your dreams, we found a reason to chase ours too. And maybe that's why this hurts, because somewhere between then and now, we stopped calling this just music. You became home somehow, and homes don't stay unchanged. Seasons come and seasons leave, but tell me how to understand that when my heart refuses to believe. So what do we do when the room gets quieter, when 6 becomes 5 and 4 becomes 3? How do we hold on to all of the pieces when home doesn't look like it used to be? You taught us how to stay when we were ready to disappear. So how are we supposed to learn how to miss you when you're not here? Maybe nothing lasts forever, but forever isn't what we need. Just promise when the road brings you back home, you'll still know where we'll be. Maybe we'll count every day, maybe we'll play the old songs too loud, maybe we'll watch the same old memories just to hear 8 voices in the background. Maybe we'll laugh, maybe we'll cry, maybe we'll do both on the very same night. But if you ever wonder if time could make us leave, just look behind you, that's where we'll always be. You stayed when some of us couldn't stay for ourselves. You sang when some of us couldn't find our voice. You gave us somewhere to belong without ever knowing our names. So when it's our turn to wait for you, we'll stay. And when the room gets quietest, when 2 becomes 1 for a little while, we'll fill every empty space with your songs and remember remember every laugh, every smile, because you taught us how to stay. And maybe that's what love should do. Not hold somebody so they never leave, but still be there when they come back to you. So go wherever life is calling, even if goodbye brings us to tears. This isn't ending, it's just changing, and we'll love you while we're still here. One day, 8 voices will fill that room again. And when you ask, did you wait? Listen to the silence turn into 1,000 voices. There's your answer. There's your answer.